This is Robin here with Horror Pop After Midnight at Horror Hound Film Festival. We're here with actress Maddie, filmmaker and writer Geena, and I just saw your horror short Chicks. That just blew my mind.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm also glad you enjoyed it.
Now, let's talk about the pink coloring in the scenes. Were you going more like a girly, feminine, like having type of girls' night type of fun?
Yeah, because this is totally what happens on a regular girls' night, actually. We really wanted it to just feel like there's a lot of hot pink throughout the movie because I feel like femininity, like we just really wanted to be like as like on the nose campy about like, you know, like this is the bubblegum pink stereotypical world of like the teenage girl, but actually it's not, you know, it's like everything that seems like everything, you know, sort of, you know, kind of gets completely flipped to 180 is what the goal was. So pink was for sure intentional.
Now let's talk about the cinematography. The cinematography was phenomenal. How you did certain shots and certain angles.
Thank you. No, yeah. Our DP is very talented. We spent a lot of time just like planning like, you know, all the shots and like kind of like really trying to reference like what is the specific look for this movie and like, you know, what does the house look like at day and then what will it look like at night when now they're like having fun in the house and stuff, and then versus like how to make like the very white, clean, minimal look of the house contrast to like this very like feral, primal, like, you know, just like, you know, witchy sort of setting that they end up at the end. So it was a big collaboration of like visuals and also like the production design.
I was gonna say a production design was a huge part of that because like Sky is our
production designer,
our amazing production designer, like award-winning production design that she did like with no time actually, like just was like stepped in and
she made a chicken altar.
Yeah, it blows my mind. Like, yeah. So production design, I think, plays a big part.
Yeah.
So where'd you film? What mansion was that? Where'd you guys film at that beautiful mansion at?
That was we shot the movie except for some of the chicken shots. But we shot the movie in Tallahassee, Florida. But the school that I went to, my college, Florida State University, we were able to use like a package that they had that basically we were able to get a lot of equipment. And so this was our first movie outside of graduating film school. So we had a lot of Tallahassee connections, and it was like, you know what, this feels right to kind of go back and, you know, make something else and like, you know, but our first movie.
So was it pretty hard when you were filming the whole sacrificial scene with the crazy girls dancing like chickens? How hard was that? Did you guys have like the extras, you know, like prepare, practice of that crazy ritual?
We for sure had a crew member dedicated to like chicken choreography. Like we had like something set up to the side where we're like, hey, okay, like here's how you're gonna dance, here's how you're gonna squawk. You know, it's like really like to sell like your chicken. But no, actually, those are truly like the like class of 2023 at Florida State University. It was some of the girls from the class. They were like, yeah, we came to film school to join a cult, so let's do this.
Shouts out to the chickens, like shouts out.
Yeah, the chicks, the true chicks.
The true chicks.
Yeah.
They had a screening of their own. Like
yeah, they sent
had,
us a photo that they like watched after the movie
cute.
was done. That they set up like the masks and like everything that they still had from it. But yeah, it was a person specifically dedicated to chicken choreography.
Yeah, let's talk about the costumes. Who made the chicken mask and the main costume of the main guy wearing all the black?
Yeah, the costumes were a combination between Aaron Brooks, who's amazing costume, our costumes person on set who chose all the costumes for, you know, the girls and like creating just the whole world. He just got both of the worlds completely. And then we also had Sky, our production designer, also helped out with making, you know, the design of these costumes as well for the mother hen and then the chicks as well. So it was a combination between the two of them. And yeah, it was wild seeing like the mother hen creature come out for the first time. We also had our special effects makeup artist Luke Berard as well too. Fantastic. They just really created this just like ethereal, like it should feel like a deal with the devil, but it's like, you know, this is all like, you know, it's just a very uplifting environment, you know, as opposed to like how scary it seems. So it was cool to see like, you know, their collaboration make something cool like that come to life.
Yeah, Mandy, let's talk about your character. Was there any influences when you went like full molding your character? I mean, the mannerisms, the fun, crazy attitude.
Well, yeah. So part of the audition process was doing self-tapes as like animal impressions is what she asked for in addition to a scene. And the like animals that I did were a chicken, a velociraptor, and a T-Rex. And we just both are obsessed with like dinosaurs and raptors in particular. And then yeah, so I was basing a lot of it off of velociraptors and like just kind of birds in general. Like one of my like things that I remember on set being like so proud of this cool actor thing I did. We were like in the bathroom scene where we're all like looking into the toilet. I like standing here and I like have my little like I literally have like little hands like looking at it, and it's like it's so easy to overlook, but it's also like that's what informs the character and like the film overall. And just having that shared vision, like the understanding of that in a strange way and the characterization, like it was like. I mean, like she wrote me as a character. Like it just happened.
Yeah, that little baby femur, that was pretty creepy coming out of the toilet like that.
Yeah.
That just blew my mind. I was like, what is this? And the whole film just blew my mind, especially toward the end. I was like, what did I just watch? I felt like I was like in some kind of an acid trip or something. Like,
Yeah.
I was very satisfying for the ending and all that. So is this going to end up becoming a feature film too?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We're our goal right now is kind of translating this into like a bigger. When I first wrote the short, I kind of was just in a mood of like, all right, like, you know, it's like, you know, during the pandemic, and I was like, all right, like I want to make movies with like my friends again, and like, you know, just kind of make a movie that's like fully for like, you know, the audience experience, you know, like to sit in a crowded room with someone and be like, what? Did she just become a dinosaur? What happened at the end? Like I don't know, to create that kind of like experience. And so, yeah, we're really excited for the idea of like, I don't know, kind of like expanding on the cult world and like, who are these chicks, you know, maybe definitely real dinosaurs.
Definitely.
like such, like, we have, yeah.
We have our earrings.
Oh yeah. And we,
This
yeah.
This is important.
Yeah.
This is branding.
Yes, so we're we really want to make like a movie that's just kind of like an extension of this, and you know, just like even wilder, even more pink, you know, even weirder. So
I'm looking forward to it. I was so jealous. I wish I was in the pillow fight with you girls.
Oh, thanks. It was there were 25 pounds of feathers actually.
Yeah, we had a
and
lot.
We could only do like one take, and we did a take for like 10 straight minutes or something. But like we had two people like rigged on the side dumping like buckets of feathers, and we had all the pillows stuffed. And then we had people throwing from behind the camera.
It was really fun on set, actually.
And it was really, really fun, and we were all just like shrieking. Like it felt like therapy.
Yeah.
But also like I didn't have to like try that hard because one, just like my rage at the world in general, but in two, like there were feathers falling everywhere, and all of us breathed in feathers immediately, and so we were like half coughing, like trying to keep going, and it was like, yeah, no, this is real. Like it was like difficult in a really helpful way.
Okay, one more question. The main girl who was the sacrifice, she did a solid performance. I mean, through the whole film.
Nicole's amazing.
Like,
Nicole Davis is incredible.
Yeah, she is. I mean, her mannerisms and how serious she looked and how she looked like very like possessed. I mean, how much preparation did she put into that role? I mean, it was just phenomenal. It
was really cool. Like first auditioning Nicole, who plays Polly. She was like, she had already like written a notebook about like how, like she was like, this is what Polly like thinks in these scenes. Like this is exactly what she's thinking throughout the whole movie. This is why she's going along with it. This is why she's agreeing to, like she put in a lot of like mental preparation, and even just like meeting with her like through the audition. It's just like we just talked for like a while before we even got into the scene, and like just like getting to know her and like where she was coming from. Like she was very much like just like was her. Like I just like honestly like within like the first like 20 minutes of like talking with her, I kind of had a feeling coming in, but like within the first 20 minutes of talking with her, I was like, she's her, like that's her. And like I was just like immediately like, okay, it's like I want to cast her, and then like, you know, let's find her mom now, because now Polly's gonna be Filipino, and it's like it was just, she just was Polly. Like there's just not a world where I couldn't see like her, and she was just so prepared for everything. It was incredible. She is very sharp and a talented actress. Yeah.
She lives in Los Angeles right now. She Nicole Davis, Nicole with a K.
Yeah, please cast her for
She
your next
is
projects. Her range is criminal.
She's like I've never encountered as a scene partner, even like I'm trying my hardest to be like intense, and she just exists, and I'm just like, I worship her. She's so talented. She's so cool. She like nailed a single
You do
tear.
worship her in the movie.
I do. I mean, I do worship
She's
her.
like
Yeah.
your god at the end.
Oh yeah, huh? But I was like, who am I? The single tear is falling like when it's like
She's amazing. She just cries. Like she just
she
like
nails that
yeah.
tear out of that eye like authentically and beautifully every time, like 8, 9 takes in a row. Like
very good at like just like very nuanced performances, but then like knows how to like completely just like, you know, feel this uninhibited like euphoria that she feels at the end of the movie. Yeah, like I said, her range is criminal. I don't know how
cried
people...
when she was doing the green screen stuff, like the screaming and covered in
Like,
that was like
yeah,
that was the
her
last
whole
shot
like
of the
ascension.
movie.
Yeah, it was just against a green screen, and it was very, very intimate. Just
I was
like
weeping.
she was. I wish I could have held on it for like a whole minute straight, because she was just the transformation in her eyes. It was please cast Nicole Davis.
I have B-roll of the monitor.
Yeah, oh yeah, I do have. I mean,
yeah,
I do
you
have
have the raw
footage.
footage,
Yeah,
yeah.
we do have the footage.
I have not had dinner.
We do have the
Half of my
footage.
personality right now.
Okay. So where can everybody find you on social media to follow you guys?
So Chicks actually is out on Alter now, so you can watch Chicks on YouTube if you just look up Chicks short film. And we also have a website, chicksmovie.com. I have a website as well, Geena Hernandez. That's also my Instagram handle.
Yeah. And yeah, promo like shouts out to the movie, chicksmovie.com. And then my Instagram is maddiemore.com, and that's also my like acting website. Because maddiemore.com was taken, I bought maddiemore.com.com. So that's where you can find me at maddiemore, DOTCOM.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks.